The message just repeats. Regret, regret, regret.
Catcher, any idea what it means?
Dear humanity, we regret being alien bastards. We regret coming to Earth.
And we most definitely regret the Corps just blew up our raggedy-ass fleet! Hoorah!
Regret?
Talk to me. Should I start CPR? What's going on?
Shake it off, Marines! Clear the crash site.
Well, I've
Go,
never
go,
heard that
go.
one before. So this is a video a little bit different than anything I've done before. So, as the title says, I'm mainly just here to talk. This isn't a typical video in any sort of natural way like that. But a lot has happened in, let me just get rid of these jackals real quick, hang on. So earlier today I was watching this Halo video, just sitting on my couch, and it got me thinking about a lot of things, kind of relevant to what I've been doing on here lately. 'Cause see, Halo, if we're gonna be honest, it hasn't exactly been itself for a long time. The last time Halo was, well, really Halo again, was probably back in 2010 with, oh, he almost got me, hang on. It was probably back in 2010 with Halo Reach. And it made me think about how there's just so many people who know that Halo really hasn't been itself in a long time, but they're just so desperate to believe that it is what it once was. Let me through here, I'm about to die. I've been paying attention to the Halo community for a very long time now, and as I've seen through Halo Infinite's lifespan, there's just been a lot of people who aren't willing to be honest. And of course, obviously, video games aren't the only place where you see a lot of dishonesty and a lot of fakeness. Of course, you see it in politics. You have these companies who are pretending that their products are the best they've ever been when really everyone recognizes that they have been better in the past and have just kind of fallen off. And you got other game studios who've done really well in the past, but they just keep making bad decisions and sticking by them. It's almost as if they believe that if they say it enough times, it'll be true. Like, if they say that they're doing well enough times, and if they just keep pretending that their latest installment or whatever they're doing is the best it's ever been, then just through the power of pretending, it'll be true. But I think you, as well as me, can both recognize that there is a lot of dishonesty in the world right now. And it might just be that I've noticed more of it as I've grown up. Now I'm 21 years old, which isn't really that grown up, but compared to where I was before, it's definitely a lot more mature than I have been in the past. And I've just seen in so many places, time and time again, that people and groups and entities are all just so willing to completely forego honesty for one reason or another. And I know the word is overused, but there's just so much fakeness. All over the world now, you can find groups and entities and individual people who are just really disingenuous. For one reason or another, they just are completely willing to just lie through their teeth and pretend that things are different from the way they are. And I won't lie to you and say that I've never been that way. Throughout 2024 and all the way into 2025, I was really not having fun on the internet anymore, you know, with content creation and posting. I was just sort of, alright, let me walk forward, I can play the game and talk at the same time, alright? I was just sort of prioritizing the wrong things. As you might know, for a while, I didn't just make YouTube videos. I also shitposted on Instagram. This happens every time I play Halo 2. I was doing other things too on Instagram. Mostly just for the little community I'd brought up there. And I had a lot of fun doing those things. But as time went on and as I went into 2024, I kind of got tired. I was trying to do a bunch of different things at once, and I made a bad call. I decided to just quit doing all the fun little community interaction things that I normally did, and instead just fully dedicate my online presence, or mostly dedicate my online presence, to just reposting crappy memes and stuff I found online. I think I had assumed that getting lots of likes meant I would have a lot of interaction and I'd have a healthy community and all that, or whatever. I really don't even remember what my logic was behind it. But over that time, I just sort of started to feel like I was obligated to do those things. I wasn't posting anymore because it was fun. I was just posting because I felt like I had to. And with my YouTube, which is where this is going up, obviously, I still wanted to do YouTube videos, but I really didn't have the energy because I was just so in my phone, I guess you'd call it. Just wasting my time, really. But I felt like I had to. I don't know why I had given myself such an unhealthy mentality, but I had just gotten to the point where I wasn't being true to myself anymore. The main reason I started posting in the first place was because it was fun, because I was enjoying myself and having interactions with a small little community. A little community of about like a dozen or so people that I was really friendly with. And oh, I can't tell if that was... You see, sometimes I appear like I'm almost good at Halo, and then other times I'm not. But I had really just lost myself. I had lost all my reason to be posting, to be creating in the first place, because I wasn't creating anymore. I was just reposting. And that wasn't really what I wanted to do. So, as time went on and I kept doing that, it just kept getting more and more tiring. And although I kept doing it for quite a while, so I naturally started to ask myself all these questions like, is this what I want to be doing online? Is it really worth sacrificing my time and energy doing this? In the first one of those,
Chief,
while I was still having fun...
Crash site's on the other side of this hotel, Chief. Covenant are crawling all over it. Follow me.
Shut up. I'm trying to talk here. I'm trying to talk to my audience and you just interrupt me like that. You don't say a thing. You didn't see anything. Quick little interjection. I accidentally pressed the wrong button and restarted the whole mission. You can probably tell between the first and second of my FNAF 2 videos that there was something a little different in my editing. I wasn't really being as involved in it. I was more of just trying to push out the video with the first one because I was probably at the worst point for myself. At that point, I was dealing with a lot of stuff in my personal life, and I was also still, against all wisdom, prioritizing spending my time and energy with a project, I guess I'd call it, that I hated. With doing that, it really didn't leave me with a lot of energy left to do the things that I wanted to do. I was really out of it when I was editing that first part, and I wish I wasn't, because there was some decent moments in that first video, obviously. You remember. I mean, I'll reference, you know, one of them here. How am I still here? Goodbye. Be alone, little kid. She's here. She believes in me. Actually, you know what? You can stay there. As long as you keep... Just help me out with this. Get the kid out of here, please. Did it work? I think it worked. Oh my gosh, it worked. We're a tag team. fuck? Oh my gosh! We are the power couple. If I knew more about electronics, I could probably make a joke with that, but I know absolutely nothing about electronics. Alright, just hang out. Just hang out with me, please. Yeah, just help me. She believes in me. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. She just came in clutch, saved me. Oh, hello. And if I had more energy to edit that video better, then I think that video would have done much better. And I don't just mean like done better as in gotten more views, and I just fucking died. I don't mean done better as in gotten more views or whatever, but I mean I would have been more satisfied with the way that video came out. And looking back on it, I really wish things were different, but that's just sort of how it is. It's how that video came out. Now there's really nothing I can do about it except move forward. And that brings me to discussing the second part in that series. While making that second video, I still do think I could have done better with it, because at the point of when I first started editing it, I was still badly prioritizing things. Didn't feel like I had any creativity left in me. And so I only edited that video about halfway through, before I ended up doing the thing.
My girl's a little big for that courtyard, Sergeant. I see a good LZ on the other side of these buildings. Meet you there. Over.
Copy that. Someone get a satchel on the gate.
You know, I'm trying to have a discussion with my audience here. Anyways, I ended up taking a break again. But during the duration of that break, when editing, I thought a lot more and a lot more in depth about what I was doing. So I took the time to think about it, and I realized that I had spent a lot of time online, and yet so little of that I had actually been doing anything I cared about. Like, my YouTube channel at this point is, I think, 3 years old, and yet I only have like a dozen videos out on it. And it's because I've been wasting my time on things that really don't matter to me. I eventually came to the decision that I would just quit Instagram altogether. I mean, maybe not altogether, but I would quit wasting my time on it. I'd quit shit posting. I'd quit doing things that took up a lot of my time but didn't mean anything to me. So when I got back to editing the second half of that second video, you can probably tell things are a little bit different, because I wasn't so tired when I was editing that video. I actually had fun editing it, and that was the first time I had fun editing in a while. I just wasn't as tired of looking at a screen. And for the first time in the longest time, I wasn't already exhausted when I was editing. So when editing the second half of that video, you might notice there's a little bit of a shift, because I was enjoying it. I was having fun editing in little jokes and stuff, you know. How many times do I have to flash you? I need to find another word that's not flash, because I don't like having to say that. How many times do I have to beam you? There we go. That's the new word now. I'm not gonna flash him. I'm beaming him. And how many times do I need to flash him in the fucking eyes? Beam! Beam him! I'm not flashing him. I'm beaming him. You bitch! That's the secret they don't tell you about. It's the secret cheese. With all these people up my ass, it's kind of hard for me to sit here and enjoy the scenery and the environment. Adding to things that I was saying because I thought it was funny. But I was having fun again. And it made me remember that the whole point of me being online was because I wanted to have fun. I wanted to make good memories. I wanted to leave something here that I thought was entertaining, at least. Even if no one else thought it was. I wanted to be leaving something that was fun to me. It really reinforced the idea to me that I needed to change what I was doing online. I can't drive. So, that more brings me to where I am here today. I'm here to say that while I don't want to guarantee anything because I've made promises before and broken them, sadly, because I was being an idiot, I want to say that in the future, I'll probably be uploading and creating more things, like just more often. Although I'm not exactly in the most perfect place in my life to be making videos and all that, because of course I'm a broke 21-year-old and every game that I get to record I have to buy. But I'm basically here to say that from this point on I've officially changed my priorities. I'm not going to be just wasting my time anymore. I mean, I've already turned 21 and that was back in March, so I don't have that much longer to be 21, and if I keep wasting my time on doing stupid stuff that I don't care about, then soon enough I won't have any time left to do the things that I care about. And that's probably something that you've heard time and time again from all sorts of different people online and offline, that they regret wasting their time. But I really do. I regret wasting so much time because it's not like I can go back and be, 18, 19, and 20 again. I can't take that time back. And I really can't emphasize how much I regret wasting all of my time just re-uploading stolen memes on Instagram for like a few thousand likes that didn't mean anything to me. So things are going to be different now. In a good way, though. One of these days I'm going to be completely out of time. And I'm not going to be able to do anything anymore because I'll be, dead. It happens to everyone, and I know it's kind of a weird way to take this video, but I have thought about it. Like I was trying to say, I can't take back the time that I've spent already. And I only have so much time left. I can't say for certain how much longer I will be able to spend any time online. So with what time left that I still can dedicate to creative projects and, just having fun online, I want to use that time in the best way I can. I don't just want to piss away all that time and then, when I don't have the time in the future, just be left to think about, oh man, I wish when I was at this point in my life that I was making videos and stuff. I wish I was doing YouTube like I wanted to, instead of wasting my time. I don't want to be spending all my time just wishing I was doing other things in the future. I don't want to be looking back at myself as a 21-year-old and regretting wasting it anymore. I have plenty of regrets already in my life, so I don't need to stack wasting my life away on top of those. So before I just end up talking myself in an infinite circle, I'm gonna just get to the point and say, RIP Ben Olren shitposting era, because it's done now, and it feels so good to just know that I'm done with that now, to just know that I'm moving forward in my life with doing things that I want to do. So you're probably going to be seeing more uploads in the future. So I will be going out of town for Thanksgiving and Christmas, but for when I'm able to, I really do want to prioritize making videos on here and just having a good time, interacting with, the little community of like 20 people who consistently watch my YouTube videos and actually care. I want to spend time, talking to my friends and seeing if I can get something going with all them. Maybe, maybe like community content or something, Maybe we'll be doing videos where it's not just me playing a video game by myself. Maybe I'll have someone else to join me. And I'm probably going to be experimenting with content in the future too. Doing things just a little bit different every once in a while, just to see how it goes and see how it sticks, because at the end of the day, my goals are really simple. I just want to make content that I enjoy, and I want to enjoy making that content. So as long as both of those parameters are fulfilled, I'll be doing just that. And if for whatever reason, at whatever point, I'm just doing something that I don't enjoy and that I don't like the product of, then I just won't do it. I obviously don't have infinite time, because against my own will, I am still aging. I'm not 19 anymore. So I think at this point I've said just about everything I need to say on this. And this too is something a little experimental and a video I don't really know how to end, how to outro. I don't even know what style of editing I'm going to use for this video. But let's just say that now we're entering a new era, and things will be better. At least I hope they'll be better. Let me just be the first one to welcome all of you to my horrible grenade tossing skills. How did he not notice that? That jackal did not notice that. Give me a second. I'm gonna retake this. Let me just be the first one to show... Fuck. Oh, and I killed him that time. Let me just be the first one to introduce all of you to a new era for me. Oh, it's tight quarters on the other side. Take this. Yeah, and then I end up here where I need my sniper rifle back. That would have been so cool if I hit that. So now that all that's out of the way, I guess this is going to be the point in the video where I have to end it. I'll probably think of other things after making this video that I wanted to talk about in this video that I just forgot, and I'm going to be kicking myself for it. But that being said, I have a lot more time to dedicate to content creation now, so even if my content's pretty minimal, and even if it's just playing video games, or talking, or doing whatever, I now have the freedom to take a second shot at this, or really anything. I can do anything that I want now, and that's something I haven't really had before. But I do have jackal snipers. So yeah, I guess if you liked this video, you know, leave a like or a comment. Maybe you could have your own thoughts on where I should go from here, and maybe you, if you feel like it, can tell me how stupid I was in the comments to be forcing myself to do things that I hated for like 2 years. Or if you just have literally any thought whatsoever that you want to share in the comments, feel free to do so. Like, subscribe, or whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Just do whatever you want, and I'm gonna keep doing whatever I want. And as so long as we're both happy, I think we're good. So yeah, I guess that's it. See ya. Disingenuous? Is disingenuous a real word? Let me Google that real quick.
Disingenuous.
Disingenuous.